Okay, Toby, one little thing I think is going to be able to help you out. First of all, I see a ton, you've put in a ton of work, and I can see a big difference from the last time that I looked at you on film. It seems like it was ages ago. I've been comparing everybody. I'm just staying consistent with what I did from Wednesday with using Nolan Arenado as a baseline to illustrate something. And there's one breakdown in your kinetic chain movement that I think we can fix if we take out that little climb in your stride. As I was watching you, see how you rock up? See how you have just a little rock up, and that throws off the timing of how everything moves. As you can see, when you get to toe strike, that's not a real bad position, but the way that your weight is transferred, or displaced, excuse me. Now, Arenado does not stride like you. He does not have the leg kick, okay? I could pull up, I'll show you. I just can't change videos right here as I'm in the middle of the lesson. But I'll show you some other guys that take more of a stride like yours but do it level. And as you watch Arenado, who stays level, you can see when he gets to toe strike, sorry I missed it, as he gets to toe strike, how his weight's dispersed a little bit differently that's going to allow him to get a more efficient movement into immediate preparation. And again, I think I like the way that you've got rock into hip load. Now, as we get up, see how we get up and down and we don't quite get our weight transferred the way that Arenado has it. In effect, you've got too much weight still on your back leg. And again, you know, it's not a bad, terrible position. We still have everything back. You haven't made the death move. We haven't had anything that's started to come forward yet. Now, as you look, when you get to toe strike and you see that your weight isn't displaced as much as Arenado's, i.e. he's got more weight out on his front side, you've got a little bit more weight on your back leg. As you watch, when he gets to immediate preparation, which is heel down, you can see how his hands are still back and still slotted, and look at the angle of his bat. Now, as you have to get the weight off of your back leg and you get to heel down, you can see how much everything has started to come forward. Meaning your hands. And as we zoom in here, zoom in on your hands here. See how you create just that little bit of space there? See that little bit of space that gets created and then you have to pull back in? And if we zoom in on Arenado's hands, you can see how he's able to pull right out of the slot, whereas you get that tiny leak out and then have to pull back in. But everything goes in sequential movement. So if we work, as we're doing deliberate practice the rest of the summer, on staying level with our stride and getting more weight off of our back leg, like we see Arenado there, and take out that little up-down motion where you can see you have more weight on your back leg there, then that's what's going to help you to be able, when you get heel down, to still have everything back like Arenado does, where you can see as he sets up an immediate preparation well, it allows that great straight path to the ball and long through, whereas we showed before, as your heel's coming down, your hands leak out just a little bit, and it causes just a little bit of an around action as opposed to the length that Arenado gets through. So we can fix all of that stuff that happens later if we can just stay level on our stride and get more weight off of our back leg. But you can still see how here we go, jaw. How he's still so balanced and so stacked up, even though he's gotten all of that weight off of his back leg. Whereas you get that little up-down motion and have a little bit too much weight still on your back leg, which does not get as an efficient movement there. with our immediate preparation. Okay.